Welcome back to Project Zomboid. It's Rowan here, and today we are kicking off in a new location. Not a base-wise, but a real-life-wise. So today I am beginning my week of looking after the good boy, and he is the best boy. The setup is pretty, I guess, almost caveman-like. It's just an amalgamation of a laptop, a random extra monitor, all of the extra gear I need. I completely forgot to get my little USB hub, so we are playing with some AirPods, which have a slight delay on my feedback, and yeah, not ideal. So that swing is like a second late. I don't think it comes through on feedback, which is good. Very good. That's exactly what we want. But otherwise, not ideal. Not ideal at all. So today I'm going to go for a slightly cruisier one and just kind of collect everything we need to build a forge. And I've just noticed that this whole mess of gear has just disappeared. Classic. Cool. So for some reason, when I transferred the world over to this game, just so much stuff disappeared. The whole generator thing happened again, and things just kind of fell apart. You might hear the good boy's paws on the floor right now. He's come for a little stroll. But otherwise, we're doing pretty good. So I think what I'm going to start with is, I wouldn't mind going and getting that book. We're coming up to level 8. Don't actually think any of that is going to be too important. Oh, we're not going to need any more than the vehicle we've got, to be fair. I reckon we haul ourselves straight over to Louisville, grab the one foraging book that we need, so very annoying, and then, yeah, shift ourselves back home. Grab as many stones as we can get. I think we need like 5 or 6. We've probably got a bucket over there, maybe a few bags of cement buried within the hardware store. They could always be super handy. And I think that's about all we need. Maybe an extra bucket, maybe some stirring device of sorts. I don't know, we'll see what we need from the build menu and see how we go. I think I'm just going to go straight for the primitive forge. So any large stones and flint nodules we can get, the better. And the higher skill is going to get us there a lot faster. Let's get the show on the road. One thing I do really want to do at some point very soon, maybe even today, is clear out this roadblock. Yeah, we might actually have to just bite the bullet and do it. It's probably going to be too many though, isn't it? There's a lot of zeds coming through. We have got a little stray deer in here as well, which is quite cute. Alright, let's start with you. You know what, Mr. Deer, I'd love to take you out, but... Okay, we got deers on the menu, boys. We are eating venison from here on out. So ready for that. Give me that, lads. There we go. Oh, we are doing all of this in the driveway as well, which is always good. I might just drop back and rest real quick. Probably going to be a lot safer for us to do that, isn't it? Oh, it's a shame we had to leave the deer on the side of the road, though. Not too happy about that. There's a whole lot more zeds than I thought. Whole lot more. It's going to get pretty dicey pretty quickly, I think, but I'm here for it. Yeah, bit of a mess. I want that deer so very badly. Can't believe we've hunted a deer with our bare hands. What are the chances? Turns out just lock him in the checkpoint and you'd be golden. You'd be absolutely fine, apparently. Who would have thought that is the 101 way to do tracking and hunting? Not me. Oh, just completely stop moving. We do not want to do that. Come on, fella. Alright, maybe the walk to command does not work too well with this keyboard. We got a lot to learn. Hopefully we don't catch a death in the process. Okay, last but not least. Certainly looks a bit more stable. Easy target. One behind us. Come on, boy. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's load up the deer first. Okay, he's got to be the first call to order. Probably should have been second. Where you at? He's a big boy. He's huge. Okay, that puts a little spanner in the works. We can't just like slice them up, can we? We can. I want that butcher's hook though. Okay, maybe we grab on the way back. We just got to do this trip within a day. Oh, unless we just grab and go now. Because doing it without the hook's going to get us so much less meat, and I could really use the meat, I'm not going to lie. Ooh. It's not that we don't have a ton of chicken or anything, but having it strung up and get the leather out of it too. Yeah, we're going to want that hook. I know it already. Trying to talk myself out of knowing it, but it's just not working. Just not working. Alright, there's a handful left. Hopefully we can do it with this level of exhaustion. We got one big swing. Nope. There we go. And a little stompy. Come on, fellas. I want you to be fairly cruisy. Ooh. There we go. What a beauty. Come on, dude. We are second level of exhaustion. Not too clever. Yeah, no, let's just drive through. We can figure this part out later. The deer we're gonna have to come back for, I think. Fingers crossed we can get this done in a day, so we can actually grab him and get him before the meat rots. Hopefully. Still a little bit tight down here, but it's better than it was. Way better than it was. It was a hell of a busy trip getting here. I'm hoping. Yeah, we're good. We are good. So I kind of had a weird thought that maybe all the Zeds have respawned and this whole week was just not going to work. But I think we're good. Yeah, we're golden. Alright, gear. First things first, we need the books. Second, guess if there's any cement powder, we got stone block. Yeah, cement powder would be ideal. Mason's chisel, Mason's trowel. I'd take both of those just for good measure. And then let's just have a little hunt through for bag of plaster. That's not quite what we need. Concrete powder. That's exactly what we need. Perfect. Let's load up on all of that. Grab the book set, masonry books, and the forager book. It's pretty crazy how your brain just remembers these things, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like a random stack of gear in a place miles away from home. My brain just happened to remember exactly what was there and exactly what we needed when we needed it. I'll take it. Take it all day long. Alright, what else are we going to need? I think the concrete powder is more than enough. The extra little bits. We've got a club hammer. We got one of those at home too. Trenching tool, a mason's chisel, and a mason's trowel. Small punch and chisel set. I'm sure we've got one of those at home, but I'm going to take it anyway. And a smithing hammer. Both of those should be good. And I'll take the tongs as well, just for good measure. All of that can head straight into the bag if it'll fit. Not quite. That'll do though. Feels like plenty. Fingers crossed anyway. These checkpoints will forever be the worst part of this entire journey. It's just pure fear. Fear and struggle. Do you know what I mean? We're one crash away from getting stuck on that corner and kind of just regretting our entire trip. Let's try not to run him over. I don't know if it taints the meat once he's already been run over, but it's not a game that I want to play. It's not a risk I want to take and not a chance that I want to put into light. Let's get ourselves home. Just like that, we are back home. I think first things first, we should sling this bad boy up. Get him in, get him cozy, and get him, well, stripped down, I guess. I think the sooner you make the most of the meat and make the most of the actual animal, the better. You kind of just cut all possibility of it burning out. Let's add this one bad boy. There he goes. Blood, 4 litres. Have we got a bucket that we can gather that in? I feel like you use it for, what's it called? Tanning. Let's gather it in the bucket. We have got another bucket, should we need it. Animal blood bucket. Oh, and we've got the buck's head with the antlers. Beautiful. Let's just get that meat in there too. A few paw cuts, but sure it'll work out, right? Sure it'll work out. Let's leave that just on the ground there. We're gonna have to figure something out there. I might leave the lever with that too. And then the stag head. Sorry for the old gory image of the big boy there too, but one stack head. What a beauty. That's going to go perfectly on the big old stack head table. I feel like these do just get a bit more sinister every time, don't they? Yeah, we love the stack table. Alright, brains go in the box with the random gear. And another baseball bat. We'll not question that for a second. And straight in there. Alright, it's getting late. We are probably going to start getting sleepy. Let's just try and track down another bucket whilst we're here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Did all those books go in the back? Definitely not in the inventory. They must have done. Bucket. No bucket. Okay, any bucket I did have is definitely gone. We have got the one up that end by the chicken coop, so that's not the end of the world. And the water bucket here. Perfect. Okay, cool. Books. Definitely still in the back of the van. The rest of that, I guess, just goes where it belongs, doesn't it? Yeah, a set of masonry books. 4 bags of concrete powder. Hell of a find. And the books. Beautiful. Alright, let's get some sleep. I'll see you guys bright and early. Okay, most importantly, I think we want to clear out all the stones from inside our base. They're kind of the first ones that we can get to fairly easily. If there's any large ones, even better. We can break those down into more stones. And I think we can start to carve them into stone blocks, which is one thing we do really want. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of foraging. Whole lot of foraging. Can we not get these? There we go. Just got to click on them almost perfectly. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's just head back to base and see what we need for this mess. So annoying. I had so much good gear here as well. It was literally like all of the foraged gear that we need. Typical, I know. Very, very typical. But we move. We move swiftly onwards. That's the price you got to pay for doing other things, unfortunately. Okay, so what do we need then? I could have sworn there was more in here last time. Like a stone block. Ah, it's building, of course. We want crafting. Okay, masonry. Where is the... Is there a blacksmithing? Metalworking? Miscellaneous? Let's go all. And then... furnace. Smith. That would be under here. Blacksmithing. There we go. Okay, so for the simple forge and the simple furnace, I think I'm just going to skip the primitive furnace for smelting iron items or turning sand into glass. So we need 40 stone blocks, a bucket of clay cement, and a mason's trowel. We have half of that. Simple furnace, simple forge, the blacksmith anvil. I think I know where one is. A wooden bucket we can carve and a wooden log. And another 30 blocks. That's wild. Absolutely wild. What do we need for a single stone block? Stibe. You can tell I'm not used to this keyboard. Stone block. Make stone block from stone. A flint nodule and a stone chisel. Okay, that may actually be a bit harder to come across. Oh, you can use all 3. Oh, perfect. Okay. So we need stone, limestone, or flint. That can work. Cool. Have we got a pickaxe? I think I do. Could either be in here or over the other side. If it's in here, it'll be in this one. We got 2. Perfect. We could potentially go picking. I think there's quite a few big boys just a little bit further down. Oh, where have I seen a ton of them? I've seen a stupid amount somewhere. It could just be down in this little forest area. I'm hoping it is. But somewhere out there, there is a stupid amount of just rocks ready to be broken down. I've seen so many. Today's going to be the day where we don't. There's one. Can we get enough out of it is the question. Can we even... see what we can do here. Can we just hit it? No. I mean, you would have thought. Definitely can't pick it up. You'd have thought that you could just right-click on that, right? Right-click, give it a pick, job done. Strange. That's the first time I've seen that for a very long time. Yeah, very weird. Very weird. Can we do these? Have we got a mining skill? We got a masonry skill. Maybe that just comes into play with it a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not too sure on that one. It's very strange. Either way, let's maybe have a Google and then figure it out. Well, that didn't quite work out. If anyone has any sort of idea on how that works, please let me know, because that would be a game changer. Otherwise, we are forever going to be strolling through this world just collecting stones, which is fine by me, but something I'd much rather not do if I can help it. Huh. That does something strange. How do we activate that? There we go. Oh, still learning. Still learning. What have we got? Kind of thought that was a flint nodule, but I'll take a random pack of screws in the woods. That helps a ton. Any of these large stones? Large, smooth, flat stone. It's not quite going to help us, is it? A frog. There's lunch. 936 XP is wild. And some flax too. I'll take it just for good measure. Not bad. We need to read that next book. Big time. I was really hoping we could pick some of that stuff out. I don't know why we can't. Seems a bit strange to me. Removes a large stone. We can't actually carry that. Unless we can. No, I knew we couldn't. Something's pinging us off into the trees. A little ladybug. See you, boy. Alright, my only way to figure this out so far is to drop our big bag. Even that's still a little bit too high. Pick up the large boulder in both hands, equip that on our back. Even that's going to be a little bit too heavy. Can we sack anything off? Probably should have come out with less gear, to be fair. And yeah, we can collect our bats, hammers and pickaxe in said big bag and be on our way out of here. If we're doing that forever, it's going to take a very long time. We are incredibly overweight. Incredibly so. We may as well dump off this pickaxe, aren't we? Really, there's no need for us to be using it. I do want to figure that out, because that is kind of annoying. Definitely works. There's no reason for it not to work, is the only trouble. Okay, what do we need? We've got a whole bunch of stones. I think we can break this stone down. We just need a mason's chisel and a club hammer. Or a smithing hammer will probably do the job, I guess. Definitely got a club hammer in here, though, don't I? Be annoying if I don't. Yeah, there we go. So I knew I have one somewhere. I just want to see what we actually need to get this to work. Break that stone into 10 small stones. Deal. That works very nicely. And then, did we favourite it? We did, but we do need Mason level 1. How do we get Mason level 1? Where are we at? 9.75. Did we just get one from breaking down that stone? Have we just got to go and find 10 more stones? Kind of feels like it. Let's dump all of these by here. And that will give us like the next stupid amount of stones as well, which is more than ideal. I did find some antlers. Kind of want to make the most of just for fun. The rest, however, we should probably just leave it in a little cluster just here. We can pick it up, figure it out as we go. Why is that so full? Because we got clay in there. Of course. Makes so much sense. Let's leave all of that over here. Yeah, we got a lot to work through, a lot to figure out. Let's just dump that over here as well. And then the little tools we've got the multi-tool can go back in there. The smith and hammer can go on the ground. And we're almost there. Almost. Should probably rest up though. That'd be a good idea. Let's just see how much XP that actually gives us. Be nice to know. Come on, where you at? Little ping. 9.8. Cool. It's a fair amount, to be fair. There we go. Leave those 10 stones on the ground. We just got to find 10 more. 8 more now, I think. Where are we at? Masonry. There we go. 19, so 20. Is that 5 more? 6, give or take. We got 1, 2 more out here, which is nice. It might just be a bit of a mission, bit of an adventure. We can't do this on the move, can we? Need a worktop? Yeah, that's annoying. Probably do them here though. Favourites. Ah, no, we're missing all the gear. We are way too heavy to be carrying it. Classic. Okay, that's fine. It's just going to be a bit of a slow burn, I reckon. Can't craft because we don't have a workbench. There we go. Bring on the slog, eh? Bring on the slog. We're almost there. 68.25. We're close. We just need 1 more stone. I think that's 1. Yeah, there we go. I don't actually know if you can do it with the large flat stones. I did have a little play, but I might be missing something. If I am, let me know. Same again for any of this masonry / smithing slash all of it, really. If you've figured a lot of stuff out that there was a much easier way of doing it, please let me know. I would massively appreciate it. Alright, how can we make stone blocks? We need what, 50 of them? Should we just try and make 50? Hang on a minute. There we go. I'll make 50 of those. Give me 50 damn things, please. I want to know how much XP I'm getting. 19.5. Man, that's big. Alright, well, let's just fly through whatever this level is. 1 and 2. Beautiful. This could be easy, man. This could be too easy. Oh, I love it. Let's dump all of those there. Let's read our next book. Pretty sure it's these ones, isn't it? Yeah, what a beauty. Oh man, life is good. Life is great. I love life. Let's leave that book just there. Let's get the rest of them on this shelf, and then we can read book number 2. I'm going to spend the rest of the day sat in this sofa, on this sofa in particular, read the rest of this book, fly through another 1,000 stone blocks, probably read another book, smash through another 1,000 stone blocks, and then we're going to be a forge master. Basically, we're going to be able to build our stone empire without actually doing much work at all, just smashing up some stone blocks. It's going to be a damn good day. With the level 2 book, we get 32.5. Again, a stupid amount of XP. There's the level. Gonna be there in no time, I can feel it. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Can we get any more? We got 8. Okay. We're close. We're very close. I think I'm gonna read that next book. I'm gonna play the game. I want to make sure our rain collectors are filling up as well. 274. They fill very slowly now. Incredibly slowly. That's pretty mad. Chicken's going stale. We should probably use that up soon. I'll do it now. I'll get these puppies used up. Down to our last 2, and we are smooth sailing, baby. Kind of want to see how much we get out of these as well. Book level 3, we get 52. That's nuts. I think I just use a flint nodule as well, instead of a stone. Oh, no, we're good. Let's just crack that puppy up. Alright, 2 stone blocks plus 50 stone blocks gives you a total of 50 stone blocks, because I cannot read. 50 stone blocks overall. 48 plus 2 works. Cool. We want a simple can. Ah, that's cool. Blacksmithing. Forge. F-O-R-G-E. Is it forge or furnace we're after? Let's just go to the blacksmithing tab. Simple furnace. We don't have the recipe for... Oh, we do. Ah. It's the bellows. The bellows is where I struggled last time, isn't it? Should we skip the simple furnace and go straight for the large? The advanced? Let's check this bad boy. See how to make a bellows. Because we have got leather. Tanned, crude leather with 2 medium handles. So how do we make the drying rack? Is that a thing that we need for leather? Large leather drying rack. 6 long sticks, 8 twine. Could be a bit tight. A ball peen hammer. Use to dry the leather of large animals like adult cows. Like pigs or deer. There we go. Same again. I'm going to go for the medium one just to play it safe. I don't know if they can be used in conjunction with other things. 6 long sticks. Have we got 6 branches? We can't make a long stick out of a branch, can we? I think we can have a plank. Yeah, we might have to go get a plank. We might actually have a log somewhere, now that I think about it. Where's our flashlight too? That's what we want. Keep wondering why it's so dark, but there's our answer. Just being a bit of an idiot. No planks out here, are there? No, we have got trees and stuff though. We have got trees. No planks in there either. Is there still anything in here that we can just break down quick? Perfect. Nope. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to stop being lazy and we're going to go cut down a tree. Let's just do this properly. Sapling we can make a long stick from. I believe we can carve these down to make another long stick. We're just going to figure it out as we go, shall we? I think that works. I'm pretty sure we can make a long stick out of a plank. Like 99% sure. It should work. In theory. Let's maybe just do it over this side. Keep slightly out of the way. Plank. A wooden rod. Not ideal. Alright, game. Please don't let me down. Long stick. Get long stick. Carve long stick. Sapling. Saplings. Annoying. Very annoying. Okay, well, we've got a bunch of planks that we don't need, but we could save those for a future day. Should probably sleep and then head out and get a stupid amount of saplings, I guess. It's kind of the only way we're going to do this, unless we've got anything here. Will that work? Where are you at, long stick? Broom, mop. Broom with barbed wire. That's quite cool. Yeah, no, there's not really anything there that we can use. That's okay. 6 saplings coming right up. I always forget just how loud falling trees are. Even in this game, it's pretty wild. But that does give us 4, 5, and numero 6. Beautiful. 6 trees down. Many, many logs out here in the brush that I'm hopefully going to avoid. And hopefully that last little Zed. That's kind of what I was looking at when I was thinking avoid. Hopefully I can come back for and use later because they will come in very handy. But for now, we got 6 long sticks that are in need of crafting. I use the multi-tool straight away as well. Beautiful. Carve. Saw long stick or sapling. Not what we want to do. Imagine. Saw long stick or sapling. Let's go into this. Carve long stick. Let's just do this the simple and easy way so I don't go wrong. Does he get carving? Yeah, he does. Nice. 6 long sticks. Gets us. Wrong menu once again. DRY. Medium. We need a bunch of twine. We have got 8 twine. Perfect. We can actually just build this. Nice. Where you at, twine? Just take all of that. I think that should be all we need, right? Nails. 2 nails. We got some in the bag, don't we? Yeah, it'll be alright. Should be alright. I think we maybe build it out here. Should really chop down all of this and make something look kind of fancy first, but he doesn't want to do it. He's too tired. Of course he is. Of course he is. Alright, don't know where I want it. I've no idea where I want it. This is the least prepared I've ever been, he says, not very confidently. Let's get all of these out of the way. Yeah, this place looking fairly tidy. The axe broke. I did a silly. And it's now dull. That's not good. Yeah, I literally can't do anything with that, can I? Damn it. Oh, we have probably got a long stick somewhere to put that back together. He says 6 long sticks in the inventory. But I am going to not use that for now. And just grab another axe. Because I'm lazy, is why. Because I'm lazy. And I very much like this to be done sooner rather than later. So 1, 2, 3. Too tired. Wow. It's been a very long process. There we go. Looking much better. I think I'm going to leave this axe up here just so we've got it for future reference, and we should somewhere have a scythe. If we can just mow down the rest of that grass and make this place look nice and tidy, it'd be a good day. Where you at, Mr. Scythe? I definitely brought one back in. Was not losing that. Not for free anyway. Not without a bit of a fight. Scythe grass. Perfect. Ah, damn it. Oh, you know what? This is going to look proper rustic and quite cool. Hopefully. Either that or we've just made a right mess and we should have just right-click removed everything. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I feel like a nice half-battered area anyway, and we can probably path it out to look quite cool. Will be what we want in this bit. I'll do the edges. Gotta have it all symmetrical. And I think first things first, you know, we could even just build our big crafting area out here. Let's get the drying rack going. Medium? Yeah. And we can always just line these up down here, can't we? One drying rack. Perfect. Medium drying rack, dry medium leather. Believe that is what we need for this bad boy. We got that a damn good time. Wow. Was not expecting that to be that heavy. Turns out we can't actually do anything on that without building a softening beam. I bet we need like 6 sticks for that and... oh, just 2 planks. I can do that. That's something I can very, very easily do. Thank God for that. 1 softening beam, please. Just as it's getting dark. Where you at? Softening beam. We get this on this side. Get rid of you. Right click on you. Remove fur, remove flesh. We can carve one of these, can't we? I think maybe we get into this properly in the next episode, because this is seeming like we're just going down a heavy, heavy spiral. Finding out more things and figuring out more things that we can do. Let's take apart this bad boy. Get the bones. Large animal bone and an animal bone. I think we can craft a fleshing tool out of it. If not, we have got one there, so we can actually do that properly. Cool. I think for now, I'm going to love you and leave you just there, in the comfort of our soon-to-be mighty workshop. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.